Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. This is my October TBR. October is my birthday month. My birthday is October 3rd, so I'm switching up my monthly TBR a little bit. I'm still gonna do 5 rolls, and I did not finish my TBR last month, so I do have an extra roll, but I'm doing something a little bit different. So my husband is actually picking my books for me this month. Does he know what any of my books are about? Not really. He thinks he does, but he doesn't. So I'm going to be doing the rolling part and write down the prompts that I get, and then he is going to be looking at my TBR cart and picking out the 5 books that correlate with those prompts for my 6th roll. Since I'm not actually rolling a 6th prompt, I'm letting him pick whatever book he wants off of any of my shelves. It can be any genre, any theme, anything. Literally any book. If he wants it, he can pick it. So that is what is going to go down today. I hope you enjoy. I hope it actually gets picked and not messed up. So I will not be here for the rest of the video except to do rolls. I'm going to let him do the rest of it, and I will see you later. Have a good month. So last month I ended on monthly TBR, did a fall TBR instead of monthly TBR because I hadn't rolled for my monthly TBR yet. So I'm going to be starting there this month, and this is roll number 1. I got a 10. That's going to make some good progress. Which direction am I going? This way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. An ugly cover. This will be fun.
Nice.
All right, so first of all, hello, I'm the editor. All the amazing edits that you see, don't laugh at me. Thank you very much. All the amazing edits that you see, well, started seeing a while ago, that's me. Hi, how we doing? I know nothing about these books at all whatsoever. She talks a lot about the books, and I retain maybe 5% of the information because I know nothing about Stephen King or Sarah J. Maas or a throne of a court of whatever, and are those 2 different things? A throne and a court, is that 2 different things? 2 series? Same in my brain. Same author, that's why it's the same in my brain. So I know absolutely nothing, so we're going to do the best I can, and I've been told that you will enjoy watching me struggle. So here we are. The first roll is an ugly cover, which I will probably get some hate here for what I think is ugly versus what you guys probably think is beautiful. Do the pages count? Like, do you have just the cover? Okay.
Whatever's on there.
Whatever is on the cover. This jumped out to me as not being pretty.
It's gorgeous.
Who's picking here?
You.
Who's picking here? Yeah, exactly. Well, I haven't decided yet. He's got horns. Mm-hmm. What are we doing here, man? It said that 5 berries is all it takes to kill someone. Purple is pretty. I like purple. What? Oh, there's an actual.
There is a dust jacket for that one.
No, is the dust jacket ugly?
No.
Okay. Well, do I think it's ugly? This color is kind of Butcher and Blackbird by Bryn Weaver. Every serial killer needs a friend. Every game must have a winner. I'm intrigued. This looks just kind of like terrifying. I don't know if that counts as ugly, but this just kind of puts a little bit of fear into me, and I don't know if it's in the good way or the bad way.
It's a dark romantic.
So this just looks dark. I don't. So this is not the rom-coms I grew up on. I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with Butcher and Blackbird by Bryn Weaver. I've been told that this is a dark rom-com, whatever that means. I mean, I get the idea, but whatever that means. I can't do the thing she does where she talks about what the book is. That's just not going to be what we're doing here today. I just think that this cover kind of scares me a little bit. A lot of these other ones have flowers or are appropriate, but Butcher and Blackbird, and I see one Blackbird on here, and it just looks like a poison label. So that's what we're going to go with for our first one for an ugly cover. It doesn't have, I like the pretty pages when they do the colors on the pages. I like that. They didn't do that. Nothing about this cover really makes me happy, so we're going to go with this one.
Roll number 2. A 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A fantasy book.
Isn't that all of them?
No.
Sure about that?
Depends on your definition of fantasy.
Okay, number 2, we've got fantasy book. And as you just heard in the roll, if I probably left that in because it sounded funny. To me, all of these are fantasy books because none of them are real. So to me, all of these are fantasies because to me, anything that's not like an autobiography or to me, in my head, fantasy and like novel or fiction are all the same thing. I know that's not true, but we're going to try to figure out what is the fantasiest of the fantasy on here that also doesn't screw me up with my other picks, because I got to be smart about this. It's like fantasy football, but different. Fantasy. Heavenly Bodies. That sounds fantasy to me. Heavenly Bodies. See, this is a pretty cover.
Right?
This is a pretty cover. They don't do the page thing, which I feel like they could. If they did some pretty blue and gold pages, that'd be cool.
Remind me to show you the special edition of that book.
We have a special edition that we need to see later.
But
We don't. Never mind. I'll put it on the screen for you. Don't worry. Heavenly Bodies, international bestseller by Amani Uru. Did I say that right? I don't know. Sorry guys, I also have really bad eyes. That's why I stay behind the screen a lot of the time. Does it say somewhere on here what the genre is? Do I get a
maybe on the barcode.
On the barcode? Yes. Okay. So on here it says fiction, fantasy, romance. I like the color. Can love overcome fate? Wow, this is a real plot twister. Very, very deep here. Heavenly Bodies by Amani Uru. If I'm butchering your name, I really apologize. I would love to look it up later and come up with the correct pronunciation. I do apologize about that. But we got the sun, we got the moon, we got all of the things that we normally have in fantasy, and I couldn't tell you anything else about the book, but the cover looks nice. Heavenly Bodies, and we'll see what Alara does. Number 2.
Roll number 3. A 5. 2, 3, 4. Morally gray men.
What does that even mean?
Like a dark romance.
Okay. So all of them.
No. This will be fun, because now I'm seeing what you think my reading taste is.
All right, number 3, Morally Gray Man. Oh, great.
Morally gray men.
How do I find? Oh, I can. Don't worry, I can find a Morally Gray Man on here somewhere. I'm not concerned. The quiet. No, that's the atmosphere. I heard you talk about that before. That's not sex. What about this? One dark. What is this? One dark window.
That's not what I was thinking for Morally Gray Man, but okay, I guess it works.
I haven't picked yet. I haven't picked the hate that I'm getting.
Out of the shelf you just picked from, like 5 of those has Morally Gray Men.
Well, it looks. I'm not done picking. I'm looking. Okay, you can pick up something at the grocery store and you don't have to buy it. Thrust into a world of shadow and deception, he joins a dangerous quest to cure blunder of the dark magic infecting it. This sounds like a Morally Gray Man to me. Captain of the guilty of high treason. A maiden must unleash the monster within to save her kingdom in this dark, lush, gothic fantasy debut. If that doesn't sound like a Morally Gray Man to me, then I don't know what is. I mean, there's probably more morally gray men on this shelf. But, I mean, this seems... And it's another fantasy, so we get that again. Because we like fantasy around here, is what I've been told. pulse-pounding, darkly whimsical, and aglow with treacherous magic. One dark window is everything I love in fantasy and more. That sounds like a morally gray man to me. So, One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. Maiden, Monster, Martyr. There we go.
So this is going to be roll number 4. A 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Multi-points of view. So 3 plus.
Okay, multi-point of view is number 4. And I'm going to see if I can figure this out on my own without... Well, because I know... Did you put the one that was... So this is the one I can pick if I need to. Are there other ones on this shelf that qualify or no? Would I have any way of knowing?
Not without looking.
What do you mean not without looking? Oh, I got no idea. Okay, we're just... So this is Kingdom of Ash. Oh, it's part of the... Okay. It's you guys know. All right, so for the multi point of view, roll number 4, over 25 million copies sold. Very impressive. Is that impressive? Is that a lot? Okay. Kingdom of Ash, a Throne of Glass novel. Now here's my perspective. Here's what I don't get about these books. This is a part of the one with the tandem read? Is this the same? So here's what I don't get personally. She keeps talking about, and in the last video, she keeps talking about how she's like terrified to finish reading the book, which I don't get. Because, first of all, I'm pretty sure she already knows what's going to happen. Because she is very... You don't know what's going to happen?
Not all the way.
You don't all the way...
A couple of the deaths, but I don't know the whole of it.
Okay, so she basically already knows what's going to happen. And she's terrified to read it because it's going to emotionally wreck her. But then she's like, hey, let's throw another one. And basically told me to pick this one. And so she's like, hey, let's read another one that's going to emotionally wreck me. And then said, don't pick too many pages, and this thing is thick as could be. And so you're like contradicting yourself so much, and I don't understand. I mean, it seems like a cool... she's talked about... So I couldn't even tell you what's going on.
Read the back of that one.
I shouldn't read the back.
It to your head
Okay, but don't say it out loud because there's spoilers.
Yes.
Okay, sorry guys, we don't do spoilers around here, but we are going to do a spoiler vlog later. Oh my goodness, at last. Yeah, I know absolutely nothing about this series other than I know 2 people who read it and they both cry a lot when they read it. So that's all I got. So if you want to cry when you read and have a really long book this is, can I say this is fantasy? Am I allowed to say that? Okay. Sorry, I assumed that pretty much everything on the shelf was fantasy, and I got yelled at. So here we go. Yeah, Sarah J. Maas, 25 million copies. A Kingdom of Ash, a Throne of Glass novel. See, that's what I liked about the a Court of Thorn and is they all were a court of something. This makes no sense because what are the other books called?
Queen of Shadows, Air of Fire, Tower of Dawn, Empire of Storm.
This just sounds like Avatar: The Last Airbender, but a book. That's all I got.
Roll number 5. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Has vampires!
Oh my gosh.
Perfect. I need that for this month.
Number 5. It has vampires. I've been told there are multiple books on this shelf that have vampires. There's literally one right here that just says...
that has vampire in the title.
Yeah, I was going to say, I literally just see vampire in the title. So we're just going to fire away on this one. I've got Empire of the Vampire. There is a shirtless dude with a sword on the front, so that adds up. Oh, have we already started reading this?
Yes, I'm like 150 pages.
Okay, so that's good because she also is a completionist somehow, but then sucks at completing books. So we're going to make her complete a book here because that's a roll on there too. So we're just getting 2 birds with 1 stone. This book is bloody brilliant. See what we did there? It was on the cover. I didn't come up with that. J. Kristoff, New York Times bestseller, Empire of the Vampire. We are maybe 100 pages. 100, no, don't sell yourself short. 156 pages.
150. It's like 600 something.
Oh, okay. 748. So you've still got some work to do. I am very much failing my mission of not making you read a lot of pages.
I read that all in one sitting.
You read all of that in one sitting?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, given how much you read last week, we'll see. If you don't know what I mean by that, go watch the realistic reading vlog that we just posted today. Good job, guys. See, I'm so good at this. Yeah, I've got nothing else to say about this one. Empire of the Vampire, J. Kristoff, book with vampire. And then what am I doing?
Whatever the hell you want.
Oh, my leg is asleep. Being a YouTuber is hard. I look good. Yeah, I know I do. Maybe I will. I'm the editor, so I can do what I want. All right, so for the last one, she gave me full permission to pick whatever I want, which isn't as dangerous as you would think because I don't know what I'm looking at when I look at these giant bookshelves in my house. So we went with Babylonia by Constanza Casati. I've been told this is like a historical romance type deal. I just saw Babylon and was like, oh, I know what that is.
Okay, real quick. Do you not see what that one says right there on the cart?
No.
Babel.
Oh. Who knew? Again, eyes, no bueno. So here we are. So here's why I'm not picking this one and I'm not changing my pick. She tells me about all of these books and I really don't want to listen to this. So we're gonna leave this on the shelf for now. This at least is fluffy and not fluffy.
Murder.
You said it was romance. Oh, they murdered their... Okay. Well. Sorry, guys.
Technically, Butcher and Blackbird is romance.
Why is there nothing on the back?
Because none of the Book of the Month ones have it on the back.
Why? It's supposed to be one of the best books, but the cover is boring. Okay, but what if I want to look at it on the back? Oh, and then there's just... Why?
I don't know. It's just a marketing.
Why? Oh, hi, Constanza's a woman. Yeah, so for the last one, we're going to go with Babylonia. I do like the cover. It's a book of the month, which we like around here. And has a little bit of history, a little bit of death, a little bit of love, everything that you need in a good story. So this is going to be our sixth and final pick, and she better read it because this is the one that I picked. So the other ones, the board picked, I didn't pick. It's not up to me. It's up to the board. This one I picked, so this better be number one on that gets read. And we're going to check in next month and make sure that she read it. So, yeah. Am I supposed to do your outro for you, or are you going to do your outro for you?
I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was a blast to watch and try to, figure out what he was thinking. I'm gonna go through the books that he chose for me one more time and then sign out. So first, he chose an ugly cover, which was Butcher and Blackbird. I'm excited to read this one for sure. I'd already planned on reading this in October anyway, so I'm very excited. Also, this is my messed up book, and I want to read this in public. The pages after 200 and something are upside down. Amazon! We love them. So for a fantasy book, I've got Heavenly Bodies. I've also been intrigued by this one. I think this cover is gorgeous. He is right about this. This cover is gorgeous. I love it. The next book he chose with a morally gray man was One Dark Window. I'll give it to him. I said morally gray, not morally black, so we'll go with this. It'll be fine. And I know somebody's asked me to read it for a vlog, so I will probably try to do that. And then Multi-POV, we went with Kingdom of Ash. This is a third-person point of view Multi-POV, and my brain is going to hurt because I already am struggling switching between some of the points of view in the other books. But I'm also super, super pumped for this book. has vampires. I laughed when this prompt got chosen, because I want to do a vampire vlog, and this was perfect for this month. So I am 150 pages in. I hope that I will have time to finish this. This book is incredibly long, but I was really enjoying it. I just never picked it back up. Started 2 years ago. So
Oh my gosh.
I remember vividly sitting at our old apartment during Christmas time, reading this book with the Christmas tree up, and then I never came back to it. So I'm glad I'm getting the little push to read it. I am probably going to pick a couple more off of my shelf to read with it, and I will see. I'm probably going to compare genres, which will be fun. And then finally, he picked Babylonia for me. I have wanted to read this book. I have put this on my TBR before. I've tried to read this book, and then every time I pick it up and look at it, I'm like, not today. I'm going to read something else. So this is also giving me the push to read this. And like you saw, he threatened me and told me I had to read this one, if any of them. So that's where we are. Hope you enjoyed today's video. I kind of liked this perspective of it, because it was fun watching him pick my own books when he didn't know anything about them. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are in the world, and goodbye.